In the South Bay, it was an emotional day in a Santa Clara County courtroom as victim after victim read prepared statements about their experiences at the alcohol-fueled sex parties hosted by a Los Gatos mother.
Yeah, you may remember back in March, the 51-year-old Shannon O'Connor was convicted of 16 felonies, and 31 misdemeanors for holding drunken sex parties involving teenagers.
Today, the sentencing hearing began, and ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Dustin Dorsey was there. He's live with the latest. Dustin.
Dan and Amma, this long court case will continue as it's nearing its end, but not after a longer than usual sentencing hearing. Now, every single victim or person impacted by the crimes committed by Shannon O'Connor has a legal right to read their statements before the court. And with dozens involved in this case, that will take some time. It's been 7 years since some of those crimes have been committed. In some cases, those parties thrown at O'Connor's home in which she encouraged sex acts and provided alcohol to young teenagers. The Los Gatos mother now faces her sentence. She faces a max of more than 50 years in prison after a jury found her guilty of 16 felonies, including child endangerment, sexual penetration, and dissuading a witness, among other charges. The survivors of those crimes spoke during an emotional court date Tuesday, with 4 of the 6 statements coming from Jane Doe 4 and her family. Jane Doe 4 at one point said, "The trauma shattered parts of me, and every day I wake up, I'm rebuilding what you broke," saying that to O'Connor, who was in court. Her mother, father, and stepmother also shared the struggles that their daughter had faced, including spending 35 days in an inpatient treatment center due to addiction, depression, and anxiety. Jane Doe 4's stepmother also made sure that O'Connor knew that O'Connor cannot steal her daughter's passion, intelligence, or courage. She has scars, but also power, saying, "I want you to live with the knowledge that you did not ruin her life." Legal analyst Stephen Clark says this will be a very long, emotional, and complicated sentencing hearing, and part of it will likely be O'Connor speaking in court for the first time, possibly looking victims in the eye and saying she's sorry.
That will be a very big part of this case, and she has only done that through her statements to the media, but she hasn't addressed the victims directly, and this is just as much an opportunity for her to come forward in court and demonstrate that she gets it.
O'Connor had the chance to take a plea deal, but brought it to trial, which ultimately led to a 16-week court case. Now, Clark says that that will likely play a role in how long the judge sentences her, which may end up being longer than that original offer. Now, victim statements will continue tomorrow and into Thursday before a sentence is handed down. We're live in San Jose. Dustin Dorsey, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.